Hey guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. I'm going to do a beer review today. I've been kind of sticking away from the beer a little bit. These calming down. Last week I had quite a bit, and I've just been like, you know what, I'm just going to do one here, one there for a while. You know what I mean? Plus, Matt sent me an awesome beer mail. I don't want to just burn through it, if you know what I mean. So, let's do beer. This is not one from Matt. This is one I picked up earlier. This is Floyd's Cocomungo. I can't really see. Munro. What the hell's that writing? Cocomungo. It didn't look like that. Cocomungo. A barrel-aged coconut stout. Look at that. 15.6 alcohol by volume. This was $27 a 4-pack, which is expensive. It is 15.2, but still 27. Let's see. Mortalis Brewing Company can suck a dick because they had a 12% barrel aged imperial stout that I saw was $39.99 for I don't even think it was a 16-ounce bottle. So again, places like that can just suck a big dick. Hey, this is PABrewNews. I can say where the fuck I want, and I don't have to be professional because I'll never make it in this world anyway. Behold the legend of Cocomungo, the imperial stout brewed with a toasted coconut and aged for over a year in bourbon barrels. 3floyds.com. The one thing though, I might be harsh, but I'm truthful and honest, and not a shill, and not a macro apologist, and not just a beer drinker. So, something that's getting very, 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 very rare indeed on YouTube. So, anyway, I was having a great day. Someone kind of took me off my spire, but I'm getting back to it. Okay. Whoops, sorry. Label out was getting all screwed up. Label out, folks. That looks nice. As soon as I saw 15.6, I was like, really? Okay, cool. Let's see. Where's 3 Floyds from? Decorah, Iowa? Where are they from? Oh, Munster, Indiana. Toppling Goliaths from Decorah, Iowa, I believe. So they're from Munster, Indiana. We have a Munster, Pennsylvania on Route 22, which is really funny because it's next to a town called Lilly. And I just think it's funny because it's Lilly Munster, you know what I mean? I think it's funny. Might not be funny. Anyway, let's get into this beast of a beer. Up to the light. Damn. Barely a sliver of a caramel hue at the pinnacle of the glass. It's good aroma. Okay, dark char, rose smoke, baker's dark chocolate, that kind of tonality. Yeah, a lot of bright caramel pepperiness, kind of like that, almost that whiff of that caramel covered pecan walnuts kind of a vibe. I wouldn't say coconut right now, so let's try it. But there's a lot of char smoke, all that beautiful, so toasted coconut, you know. Let's see if we can get it. Cheers. Is that coconut? Is it coconut? Joe? It's an easy drinking beer for 15.6. It's a bit thin though. Been down the aging process. I'd like to try this solid, no barrel aging. What is this body before it's in the barrel? I'd love to find that out. There is a note of soft toasted coconut, but I'll tell you, is it the brain telling me that, or am I getting it? You know what I mean? And it has a very, I won't say parabola, I won't compare it to parabola, but it has that kind of I don't want to brush my hair, but that reminiscent, like kind of toasted coconut that Parabola has, just a little bit amped up, if you know what I mean. Because Parabola, to me, I never really get it until like almost the end, where I get a little bit of that. When as soon as Joe takes like a sip, he's like, coconut. And it, I have to think about it as I go through the review and think, and I kind of start tasting a little bit near the end, but I never like full on get it, you know what I mean? But this is full on getting that toasted coconut that it seems like Joe gets in Parabola, you know what I mean? But it's still not in your face. It's still not coconut, which is great because I really don't like coconut. Just being honest. There's a hint of it. There's a little bit of a coconut, like coconut vanilla vibe. That's very nice. Roasty, toasty tonality. A little bit of caramel sweetness kind of wafted through there. That kind of, peppery, earthy caramel. A little bit of baker's chocolate. A little bit of dark chocolate on the background. 15.6. Shut up. It's one of those beers. Shut up. I say that it's going to say the high side of a medium body, low side of a full body. It's a bit thin. But there's a nice oiliness to the beer. Hangs around a little bit. A little bit of a playful body overall, though. I can't deny that I'm not enjoying it, because I really am. The ducks are going viral. We have viral ducks now. They're all puffy and cleaning themselves and warm and happy now. They're right down there. I've decided to put their feeder out there so they can make an absolute mess out there. Then I can bathe them. Then I can put them in here and try to kind of, so they're not always a sloppy mess, and keep them away from that stuff for a while. I've had a couple flocks in the house, over the years. Chickens and ducks and turkeys and this, but when they're babies like this, you can't really have them outside. So they just stay in the house for a little bit until it gets, a good temperature, then put them out in the coop. So I have a heater out there too, so it just, right now they're so little that I like to let everything get a little bit more of a fighting chance, if you know what I mean, because coops aren't foolproof. Weasels can get in and stuff like that. So, because the last thing of ducks I had, I made a pen out in the woods where the water kind of sits in the summer and stuff. So we made a coop out there, and a weasel. Nothing else got in, but one weasel got in and just tore him up. So then I moved him out, and then I don't know what the hell happened. So at some point in time, I had a raccoon that decided it wanted to flip its lid and go nuts. I don't have that raccoon anymore. I took care of it. So anyway, life in the country. Huh? Got bears in the kitchens and ducks in the kitchens. And that was only once. Shut up, dear. That was only once. Bear in the kitchen. That was funny. Kicked it right in its taint. Anyway, this is a really good beer. I really needed a good beer. I wanted to get a good beer because I felt good. And then I wanted to get a good beer because I felt bad. And then I wanted to get a good beer because, you know what? I did a good job today. Did a lot of good work. And on the PA Outdoors couple page, some guy had a veiled attempt. I might not say the response. I will, maybe. I don't know. Some guy had a veiled attempt at being rude, being offensive. He did it to me. He's wrong. And so basically I called him out, saying, yeah, nice try. I agree with you. You know what I mean? So your veiled attempt at being offensive failed epically. And gave him a duck fact. And it was pretty specific. I can't say it right now. I shouldn't. But it was really, really good. And I posted it. So he saw it for sure. But then I had to go, oh, this is not PA Brew News, PA Outdoor. Don't be professional. Try to be polite, So I deleted it. And I said, you know what? I deleted it. I did a good job. I've been really good. Painting with PA Brew News, some people said some pretty weird things. And on PA Brew News, as you guys know, I have no filter and I'm a savage dragon. You tell me this, like the one guy said, you need to learn how to moderate. I said, you need to learn how to kill yourself. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do on my channel. The only guy on the PA Brew News told me to cut my hair. And then, I didn't respond. I deleted it. You know what I mean? I was going to say to cut something else on him, but no, I just deleted it. Because professional. I'm very professional. I'm a very professional person. So, anyway. But I was like, you know what? I did such a good job and deleted that and it didn't cause a ruckus. I should get a beer. So I have a beer now. That is good. Ducks are happy. I'm happy. Beer's happy. Everybody's happy. So that's good. And the swimming video of them was the first time they ever swam in their lives. And I filmed it. And I was, that's pretty cool. That's a little moment. Put it on fucking YouTube. And people like it so far. At least they're watching it anyway. Yeah. Well, now you're actually watching me drink a beer. Holy shit. Oh my God. I like this beer. It's weird. I like the beer, but the beer overall, to me, is kind of like, yeah, I made a beer. That's nice. Yeah. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It's just like, wow, it's really easy drinking. Really good. Approachable. Should a 15.6% beer be that cost $28 a 4-pack be easy drinking and approachable? I don't think so. You know what I mean? Like no, it's nice. It's a nice, playful, fun beer. Honestly, from the drinking experience of the beer, it should be like a $5 beer. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be, a $16.99 a 4-pack. That's where it's at as far as the beer goes. Like I'm super happy. It's no, I don't know if it's happy or just shocked and surprised or whatever. 15.6, down like water. The body could be a little bit more, but the flavors, the epicness, I need more shouty shout, more bombastic, as I've said in the past. I think I need more of that out of this beer. This beer is very subdued, very just easy drinking. And that's not a bad thing. But at the same time, I go, okay. Well, I'm never going to remember you. I won't remember this beer ever. It's not memorable. I think that's the whole point I'm trying to say is this beer is just another beer. It's not something you go, that beer I had 3 years ago, though, I'm never going to stand to that. That's what this is. And I think that's what a lot of beers are becoming. It's becoming that just another beer. And it's not because we drank a lot. I've had beer like last year or the year before that I can still say that one. You know what I mean? This is not one of those beers. So this is a 4-pack I could kill in an hour. No, it's 15.6 and I won't feel very good afterwards, but I could. And also, I will not remember later. Not because I drank 4-pack. It's just because it's like, yeah, it was, what beer was it? It was pretty big. It was from what, Toppling? No, it wasn't Toppling Glass. Who was it from? It's one of those. It's one of those beers. Like, oh yeah, that's cool. It has no character. It has no uniqueness. It has no, I don't know. there's a word that I'm looking for. It has like, it's it. This is it. That beer, like defining definition. Like this beer is this brewery's beer. You know what I mean? And it talks to you and says, "Oh, this is what you've been waiting for." I'm not saying it's going to be the be all to end all, but it's going to be so unique, so bombastic, so that it's going to tell you, you will fucking remember me, at least my face, every time you fucking drink another beer. I'm going to be there going, but it's not me, sir. Like that. And there are ones that I've had like that still resonate. They might not be the most bombastic beer in the world now, especially, but they're there. This one, if you went right into Imperial Stouts and had this, it might be that beer. But to people who have drank more Imperial Stouts over their lives than 10, I don't think this is going to be the one for them. Especially the fact that it says coconut, and I don't really get coconut to a bombastic level. And I'm not saying bombastic like you're drinking coconut water or licking a sunbather. I'm just saying coconut. Yeah, I get a little coconut. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that toast, a little bit of that coconut. But that little bit of coconut is the same little bit of coconut that Joe gets when he drinks Parabola that has no coconut in it. You see what I'm saying? Like that. There was no coconut in that burp. That's my point. Thank God I don't like coconut. So, I'm gonna drink a Celebration Ale. I got this bitch for $8 a 6-pack. Yay! Because it's old. Let's see. 10/7/22. Baby, that's PA fresh, baby. What are you talking about? You should have charged extra. I still remember the days where I would get beers that are 6 months past their best by date, and it was still full price. Now I get this. It's $3.16, $3.17, isn't it now? Or is it? No, it's 16. It is still the day we lost Scott Hall, I think. So, hey yo. But 3, 10, 11, 12, this and this. Packaged on, I mean, this is only barely 6 months old. This, in the day, is super, super fresh. Things have changed, my friend. Things have changed. Yes, they have. So, this is a big old beer. The music stopped a while ago. The ducks are still, well, they're all nestled now. They're starting to get nestled. I put them here, too. One of the things I put them here for a reason was to get used to me. Because I know a lot of times if you just kind of keep them in a room and only deal with them when you want to deal with them, they don't have that kind of, I don't know. When I raised ducks when I was a kid, I raised ducks for quite a while in parts of my life, especially when I was a kid. I kept them right in my bedroom, and well, obviously I took very care of them, cleaned them, made sure no smell, nothing like that. But they would follow me around. They'd do all this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, they were pets back then. They weren't livestock, but now they're livestock. But at the same time, you always get one of the litter where you're like, that one. Hey, we're not killing that one. Or the girls, we have eggs anyway, so we're not gonna slaughter them anyway. But the one thing is, I want to get back into that because already, when I'm moving around, they're not even moving. They're not worried about me, so that's good. So, anywho, I'll stop my flapping of gums. So, this is a very good beer, and it's a very approachable beer, especially for 15.6% alcohol by volume. Holy shit! Smells good. And tastes good. However, it's not a barnstormer. It's not something that's going to knock your socks off, blow your doors down, the whole deal. But it's a very good beer. I can give you this nothing less, obviously, than a 9 out of 10. When I first started sipping it, I was like, 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. But now, not really. didn't get to that level. So 9.5, or I'm sorry, 9 out of 10. 9.5 just didn't get there. So 9 out of 10 for me. It's been a 20-minute review. You don't need to see me for that long. It's been Paul from PABrewNews. Bye bye. Watch that finger. Wee, wee, wee.